Thank you, Captain, for the boat ride. Appreciate it. It's a little cold. Uh, want you something? I'll buy you a cup of coffee. No? Okay. Oh, man, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Hello, guys and gals, and welcome to Farming Simulator 25, Hutan Pantai. This is a reset. We are starting from $0. I talked to my Uncle Ben. He's not really my uncle. He's a higher hand, Ben is. And my grandfather isn't doing well, and he actually needs to retire. So I called grandfather up to find out what was going on, and well, he told me what was going on and everything. He's looking to get rid of the farm and everything, but he said since you graduated high school, you're gonna have I'll let you take over everything over here. And I got two graduation presents for you if you come out here. One is a car, and you'll find it when you get here. You can't miss it. And another one's a surprise. And since my father didn't want to take over the old farm, he decided not to ask my father if you want to take over this farm. Because my father's a big businessman. He makes a lot of money. And he wanted me to follow in his footsteps. I said, well, I'll take college online and work on my degrees online. Well, I had just enough money, fly out here, take a boat ride. Now I have $0, as you can see up in the upper right hand corner. And my grandfather talked to the mayor, and she said, okay, have him meet me at Coco's surf house at 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, well, okay, first boat ride is at 6. It takes about 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is go in here, find the mayor, talk to the mayor, and find out what she wants to talk about. So I'll bring you back. Well, that was a very interesting meeting. She had all the paperwork to transfer everything that my grandfather owns into my name. And she also told me that the community wants to rebuild the temple, whatever that is. And she told me the temple was destroyed in the 1920s by a typhoon, and they never rebuilt it, but it's become a tourist site, and community wants to rebuild. They'll pay for the labor, and they'll pay for everything, the expenses and everything. And since I have a cement factory now and a lumber mill, she was wondering if I would produce cement and the materials for the house. I'd be the sole contractor. I will have the sole contract for all the wood products and all the cement products that are needed for this project. And I said, well, yeah. So, and they'll pay me at a reasonable rate for the materials. And I said, no problem. It's just like your grandfather. I'm like, what do you mean? Your grandfather is a very important man on this island, and oh, you're taking over his stuff, so you are going to become a very important man in on this island. I said, what do you mean? Your grandfather supplies electricity to this whole island. He sells it to the farmers at what it costs him to produce the electricity and maintain all the equipment. And he sells electricity to the city through a BGA. He's trying to go green. He's trying to make the island go green. So he has a wind farm. He has solar power. He also has the BGA, which produces electricity, for the city. And now he does sell the electricity at a higher rate for the people in the city compared to the farmers, but not too high. Prices are reasonable. Actually, they're lowest in the region here. He's helped build this island since he's been here. He's been now here for 40 years. Yeah, I remember the last time I was out here was when I was 12, and he decided he liked it. As a matter of fact, his step niece he sent to America to, to us to live with us while she went to high school. In the States because she wanted to be in the United States and see what how everything was, and we kind of dated. I went out a few times, and it was interesting. It's her wife's sister's daughter. Yes, step niece. Um, and yeah, she was a widower. She was also widowed. She was a widowy, but she also lost her husband about the same time my grandpa lost his first wife, my grandmother. And he moved out here and he lived out here for about 2 years, and they finally started dating, and then they found out they had a lot in common. They got married. So, but we need to go to first. We need to go to Temple to find out exactly what materials that they need, and we'll go ahead and go to the farm. Let our grandpop and Uncle Ben know that we're here. So let's find the car because my grandfather said the car would be in the parking lot next to Coco's. And I'm taking, he's saying, I'm taking use this parking lot. He said, I'll recognize the car when I see it. And if I don't recognize it, I better call him. Wait a minute. I bet you 5,000 bucks. This is the car. John Deere green. John Deere yellow, but John Deere green. Let me see if it opens up. And he said the key was behind. He was underneath the passenger. Ah, there it is, the key fob. Okay, so we can go ahead and get this thing started. The key fob was underneath there. Ah, this is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Yes, it is. I like this. Nice car. Okay, so we need to go to the temple. Figure out where the temple is. Temple, where are you, temple? Oh, this temple. So we're here. Take this. Yeah, okay. Take this road and go out this way. At the gas, for the gas station. Make it okay. Go this way. Ah, this car drives nice. That green? Close enough. Grandfather said there's next to no. Oh, that's a green light. Okay. But my grandfather said there's next to no crime here. On this island. There's no major crimes. Um, no weapons allowed on the island, other than what you need for survival. Survival weapons are allowed. This is a nice, peaceful island. Has a lot of people, but everybody knows everybody. Kind of, kind of an area. Take this road all the way out. Lord. There's one highway. Nobody uses it. Uh, according to the map, all this road and get to. There's a train. Farmers use it mainly. Freight train. Carry passengers, but it does go to the dock and take goods dock into the processing plant. A lot of stuff are imported. That's the other thing. The here, right here, that the mayor told me was that he has the only dairy on the island, and he opens it up to the people. They can come in, get what they want, or he can sell it at the local market. People don't buy from him. He takes to the local market and all that. The only problem is he only has buffalo cows. Buffalo cows. Yeah, he doesn't have regular milking cows. He only has buffalo cows. You might want to talk to Katie, our animal dealer, and she might be able to import regular milking cows for you if you want. Or can set up maybe another dairy. Okay, so this is we're here. Okay, we're here. Turn you off. Okay. All I need to come here and it'll tell me, okay, so it needs long planks and cement bags. I need to get working on that. Long planks and cement bags. And this is the temple. Destroyed in 1925 by a major typhoon that hit this island. It did a lot of damage. And the monks that ran this temple moved off the island after the temple because they feared it was a sign from God that they were doing something wrong because the temple was destroyed. So Buddhists left and they want to rebuild, but now is 1925. It's 100 years. It's been 100. It's been 100 years since the temple was destroyed. Destroyed in 1925, and today's 2025. So they want to rebuild this temple. We are in January, starting off in January. So temple here, pretty good, nice temple. Wait a minute. I gotta check something. Traffic is off. That's why the snow is on. Yeah, I have to start the engine. Why is this car running? Ah, because you didn't turn it off. That's why, buddy. Left the key in the ignition, not in the, I left it in the start. Not in the, run position. So when I clicked the key, I thought I turned it off. I didn't. Now we need to go to our our grandfather's farm. Oh, the GPS there on the right. And like I said, the last time I was here was when I was 12 years old. And Mayor just told me when I get to the gas station, if I'm going to my grandfather's, when I come back from the temple, just come down to where the road crosses, where the gas station is, and go past, make a left, then an immediate right, all that, make a right at the end of the road. Make a left at the end of the road. Here. Ah, okay. So I make a left here. All this road completely. Actually, there's one thing I want to do on this setting. Right now I got it on normal. We're gonna do hard. Doing this in real time. We're gonna do hard economy. We're gonna keep traffic off. We have crop destruction off. Field stones turned off. Have to use the key to start the trucks. And I also have a mod that allows me to park vehicles. Right now, the only vehicle I can tab to vehicle I'm in. I have to unlock vehicle or just go up to the vehicle, hop in it, and use it, and then but I can't tap back to it, and it's done. I have to unlock it. So that way I won't be hopping. Nice farm. They said that this farm was for sale. Uh, yeah, let's stop here real quick. When you come to the first intersection, you'll see an old farm. Sale. You get enough money, I want to buy it. That way you don't have to live with your grandfather. This, yeah. I don't like the house. Maybe we tear everything down. It is abandoned. It's all locked up, so you can't come in here. Have no doors. I mean, it's a big hall, but the problem is, doors aren't that big. Equipment, I'm being too unique because we can use John Deere equipment. I know my grandfather has nothing but John Deere equipment. He's a nothing. If John Deere makes it, it's a John Deere he buys. We got that. Yeah. I don't know what that is. What is? I know the storage building. Okay. Let's have a greenhouse. I don't know. Let's take a look. I'll think about it. I buy the, and she said it comes. Take a look at the map. If you take a look at the map, it's field 4 is what it buys for, and it's $458,904. That's not bad. That's comes with field 4 and that. Pretty good. This is all the property my grandfather owns. He owns actually he owns the majority of everything in town, the farmland. He owns BGA, which is here, which close to the cities. By like that provides electricity to the city. My grandfather owns it. He's the one with dairy cows. See all the poop in there and all that. Actually, hang on one second, guys. I'll bring you back. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I take care of something real quick. Um, so what we are going to do is go to the farm. So back down this road. There's be a gas station. Go through this intersection. Get out there. Put those out. I guess he does have wind turbines. Uh, my grandfather was an important man. Well, he sells electric. He produces electricity for the whole island. So charges the farmer basically what it costs him to use the electricity to the farmers because he's a farmer and he kind of looks out. He named his farm the community farm. Uh, He's he imports John Deere and he does import some vehicles. He tries to buy local. Local. This is a local car because it's made in Japan. And in Japan, on an island, Hoot Pantai, Pantai Island we're on. Yep, there's all that equipment. I have some, just some nice equipment. Uh, Grandfather, he still has that old pickup truck. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's his mentality. Turn car off. Hey, Grandpa, I made it. Talk to the mayor. Says hi. Talks very highly of you.
Hey there. What's the good word?
Good word is let's.
Sure. Sure. Let's have a good old chat. Let me ask you, what do you think of today's ever-advancing modern machines and what they can do today? For comparison, you might remember our somewhat matured equipment we used around here before you took over.
Ah, actually, modern farming equipment is actually fascinating.
It really is, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm doing this for a while now. Despite all the modernization, there are still farmers sitting on tractors, right?
Yep.
Want to hear a rather amusing anecdote? My
Sure.
grandfather, he was old school, and I mean it in the actual definition. He did everything on horseback, plowing, sowing, getting to town, and delivering his produce to the market, as did most of the others. Horses were the backbone of it all. Back then, a significant portion of his farm was about horse breeding and selling strong, healthy mares and stallions to other farmers. Then tractors became a thing. Slowly at first, then more and more horses were retired from plowing duty. You know what he called his neighbor farmers switching to tractors? Traders. He called them traders.
Yeah,
He
I
had
believe
some
it.
wild theories at first about what tractors would do to us, but in the end, he adapted, of course. A lot of those city folks still think farmers are only smart when it comes to wheat and potatoes, like our friendly neighbor, that chipper fellow from the city. But what they have to realize is farmers have always needed and still need to adapt. If you're not smart and don't adapt, you'll have a hard time. Other farmers relying on horses and building their whole farm business around horse breeding without adapting quickly crumbled back then. It's a shame, of course, but your great-great-grandfather was smart about it, and that's why the farm survived. Even continued horse breeding, and used some. What I'm trying to say is, be smart and adapt.
Okay.
And I don't mean sell yourself while doing it. Think about the difference. Your pops repeats himself, but I trust that you make good decisions.
Okay. I
Now
will.
go, make some.
Okay. Well, thank you. The mayor signed up, got all the paperwork taken care of. Everything's signed over to me. I own everything now. That means I'm responsible for everything. You are officially retired. You can do anything you want. You want to do some work, go do some work. If you wanted to just chill and play, go ahead. And I'm gonna go say hi to Ben. Let him know I'm here. We'll just walk over here. Hey, Uncle Ben.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in cow dung. Remember me? I'm Ben.
Yeah, I know.
Some call me by my nickname, Helper B. You had a cold and wanted to play in mud after heavy rain. Lucky you couldn't smell what it actually was. You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh and couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting. I like you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm. Last few months have been a challenge. I tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired. And had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived. Even deeper than usual. And I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over?
Be honest, yes.
Don't be. You don't have to do it alone. There are people here who will help you. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal. Well, since your grandfather slowed down, he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack. If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields. As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Ben, thank you for calling me. Letting me know what was going on. After I talked to my grandpa on the phone, we decided I'd take over this farm, so I'm here. I'm young. I'm dumb. Let's just take a look and see what we got. See? He named it the community farm. Again, he's a big John Deere fan. He has one silo and got barley. Okay. Got straw. Silage. Hay. And grass. Okay, we got cows. How many cows we got? Let's see how many cows we got. Well, let's see. We got 250 out of 112. Okay. And it's one of those automatic feeders. It looks like Ben filled it up. Filled it up. Oh yeah, my grandfather told me I haven't. Let me take a look at that Forerunner. Help me get around. Ah. Got all new equipment. That's where all his money went to, is this. To all new equipment. A mower. Oh, even got a 9R. Good. He had that specially painted at John Deere. Still wants to let everybody know that he's an American, even though he's been living here for over 40 years now. Uh, awesome. Like a roper. Oh, the lizard. 8,000 series. Okay. Yeah. Got air truck. 6R. Okay. Nothing in here, and you can't open it. Can't open that. At least you can come up here. Can't open that. Turn on the lights. Okay. Little break area for the employees. There's bookkeepers. That's the bookkeeper's office. Getting cold in here. Close that garage door. Let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, we got a John Deere spreader. Oh, this. Okay, that's blurry. Award digestate production. Fields. Got John Deere sprayers. Got John Deere planter. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My mind just went completely blank. I'm serious. My mind just went completely blank. And now I don't see it. See it. Oh, mulcher. Yeah, that's it. That's a mulcher. Cultivator. John Deere plow. Cut-in plow. And this is the new equipment that my grandfather says he got. It's lizard farming. The header. You attach this actually to front of your tractor. It works just like the McDonald's. But this is my other present. He got me this so I can run around. So I can lock this. This is his pickup truck. He says, don't drive it. You got your car. You drive your car. Not my pickup. Not my baby. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Okay, we got a cedar and a bale wrapper. Anything else? That's it? Okay. Check this. Okay. Got a field roller and a grass roller. Okay. Okay, we got fuel. Windrow. Tailor. Header. Forge wagon. And he said when you do that, when you use that implement, this pick it up with a forge wagon. It, and then take it to the processing machine. And a trailer. Okay, that's not bad. On lights, okay. Okay, we got fermenter silo. We take grass and ferment it, turn it into silage. This is the machine. You can harvest wheat, barley, canola, oats. I'm sorry, wheat, barley, oats, canola, and soybean with that machine I was telling you about with the header in front of there. And you take it here, it processes, sorts the straw from the grain, and it does everything here. Let's just take a look. Here we go. Okay, so barley swath, canola swath, oat swaths. As you can see, it separates It holds million liters of this cloth material, 500,000 liters of the grains, and 3 million in straw. We can use loose straw. Don't have to bale straw if we don't want to. This is the total mixed ration. There's nothing in it. This is the GPS. Doesn't help with the GPS. Hop down here and see what we get down here. Okay, we got grain truck, got a flatbed truck. Ah, and we got a tanker. I guess that's to haul the milk back and forth. Got 2 cold storage. Okay, that's 1. Okay, let's take a look in here. Just drives the flatbed in here and takes care of stuff. The strawberries and the sugar is for the dairy, and he had to import the sugar and he had to import the strawberries. What you do is it lets me know how many of what we have, and all you have to do is come here, hit our sugar pallets, strawberry pallets, and it pops out here. Okay, so I'll tell you what, let's hop into this and test this out, and I'm gonna hit Control T. We got more of the farm to check out. Oh, God. Yeah, we can drive there. I can use this to get around. Got goats here. So let's see how many goats we got. Okay, we got 250 goats. We can hold 3,092. Guess he's maybe a little big. My grandfather, when he first moved here, there was no lumber mill. There was no nothing. So he bought a piece of land, chopped down a bunch of trees so people can build houses and stuff like that. Our silo, we already checked the silo out. You got me this so I can run around on the farm a lot quicker. Couldn't find an electric one. There's our cows. He also tried to save the forest. There was a bunch of people that came here and wanted to buy up all the land, and he bought some forest and stuff like that to keep. Okay, we got 250 chickens and 1 rooster. Chickens are here. I'm in the cement. Who's gonna do that? Keep them warm. Okay, so that's the chickens. Really can't do much today because it is January and snow covered. We got sheep here. He bought new animals. He bought 250. He said he got 250 um, buffalo cows, 250 goats, 250 sheep, 250 chickens, and a rooster. And just let them breed, and they will produce enough to hopefully keep the farm up and running. So that's the sheep. And like I said, he owns the BGA, according to the mayor, and we're going to see the other places he owns. Yeah, let's just explore the area. Yeah, we own the woods up there. Wait a minute. I remember when I was a kid. You could go up here for a second. Didn't have the sheep and the cows here when I came here last time. But if I remember correctly, somewhere up here. Path. Got 4-wheel drive. I told you there was a path up there somewhere. On top, I think it's on top of this hill. The shortest distance between two lines is a straight line. There it is. That's what I remember. I remember coming up here and exploring. The monks built this so they can get away from the temple. It was a little place that they could go. Nice little area. What's this? Oh, what's this? Press R. Local legend says that this is a mystical farm ball. Mystical farm ball. And are hidden in areas. Will you be the first to collect all 25? Okay. Got 25. Got 24 to find. Okay. Back to our tour. You had to get this. And I'm sorry this video is a little long. We had to do some yakking, talking. Gotta say hello to everybody. Mayor didn't want to be on camera. Certain people don't want to be on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, we own this. And I know behind the shop, Grandpa said, behind the dealership is the productions he has. There's a guy named Noah who runs the big sawmill. It's owned by a corporation, but he also helps my grandpa out from time to time. This thing has get up and go. There's the shop, and he says behind there, and he says big corporations is taking everything over on this island, and if we can buy some of the corporation stuff back, or just buy what we can. Actually, there's you get $10,000. Okay. This is the ice cream. This is the Molke. And Phone. That's German. Why does I know you have a German heritage, Grandpa, but come on. That's ridiculous. People speak Japanese or English. This shop, it's open. Yes, ice cream over here. Has little he has eggs and cheese here. He has cheese and bottled milk and yogurt and everything in here. We own this now. We can go behind the counter. Got cheese being aged there. We got yogurt and cheese makers. Oh no, these are the cheese makers. And upstairs where the yogurt and all the milk processing is done. So that's the shop. It's open 24. It's not open 24. It's open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for people to come get milk and stuff like that. Just again with the German. This is a biodiesel production. The only one. Oh, can't climb. Why you put a ladder you can't climb? Um. So. Oh, it looks like it's full. Actually. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. PDA. That's what I want. Got the bio. We got the bio plant. Silage. Nothing in it to process. Cement factory. We need start that. Activate. These cement bags and actually put spawn. Okay. Everything will spawn. Now we'll make it. Oh, it's full. Really full. Okay. Dairy. Oh, full of sugar. Where is it processing? I don't know. How full? This is okay. Bring some of the sugar down. We got buffalo mozzarella. He said, that's got buffalo milk? Yes. He said, people love buffalo mozzarella. Make sure that's active. Recipes. Yogurt. He said, people here like the yogurt, so make sure that's active. Yeah, we got to. Let's just change everything on. Okay. There's strawberries in here, so let's activate that. Activate the goat yogurt. And he said the goat cheese. Make chocolate. Chocolate ice cream. Cheese. We're taking a tour. Oh yeah, I forgot. Biodiesel. Diesel production. Got that just makes diesel, soybean. Oh, okay, so we can just activate everything here. And on. Yeah, it's on spawn, so and it's making diesel. Here we go. A lot cheaper to make biodiesel and sell it than it is to do that. We're making cement. I need to get a conveyor belt. Let's see. I get 10,000. Let's see. Conveyor belt. Or conveyor belts. There we are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. Need that at 5,000. I can buy that, but let's wait until we get some money from the farm, and we can just set that up. He dug. He dug down here. Calls it ore extractor. Basically, what he did is he dug down. He has a little machine that automatically grinds up the rocks and just keeps digging and produces gravel that feeds the cement factory. At the lumber mill, he said he filled it up and had a couple extra logs. I forgot what we need. Let's fix. We can beam ourselves. Where is it? It's up here. I forgot what we need. I know we need cement bags. Is it long planks or regular planks? Long planks. Um, no, that's the, there we go. Oh, I said visit. Back. Okay. We are. And we need long planks. So let's go ahead and start activating that. And on everything. We got that working. Sugar beet. Sugar beet cutter for that. Cloth holding. TMR. We need to mix. We need to get some. What do we need for TMR? Silage, hay, and straw. No problem. We need to fill that up. Do that. But there's more. There's more to explore. That was, oh yeah, by the way, that, we didn't see it. Yeah, we did. That lumber mill was the first lumber mill on this island. And it still works today. You need to go past the shop. Past the shop. He has a little tree farm. He owns the woods here. He tries not to harvest from the woods. But he took a lot of field here and planted these trees. Built this building. That off. Oh, that's for that. Okay, yeah, that's generated for the solar. Yeah, okay. This this takes all that wires that leads down here, and this is full of batteries and storage, and then next to the power we have that. And of course, we got a little charger. He has a surprise for us in there. Oh, 7R. Not too bad. Okay, we got tree planter covered in snow. Ah, look like a regular diesel truck. He bought this. Ah, it's an electric truck. Ah, electric Volvo. Okay, we got thing to haul. John Deere Green. I'm telling you, he loves John Deere Green. Another wagon. I guess that's sawdust. That's why he has a painted brown, but everything else is John Deere colors. And we have a John Deere. That John Deere actually gave him this. It was demo model. He has some treat. These are covered in soda. These are, and that's hanging upside down. Don't ask me. Nothing is, oh, okay, so we can store pallets here, except for, I guess, see this piece there. Lots of doors. And this is the forest. He says Noah takes care of this, basically. And when we need logs, he usually just comes and chops them down. And since we are going in 24-hour production, we might have to do our own log cutting. I told him what the mayor said. He said, at the tree farm, make a left, and Katie and Noah are up this road. He said that's owned by a big corporation. He said one day he would like to buy that, lower the prices, because they charge very little price. This. Yeah. Yeah. This is the grain elevator. Oh yeah, it's grain elevator for the train. Okay. And this is the grain mill, and it's owned by Grain Hut, big corporation in this country, and just doesn't like. They charge very little prices, and they buy the grain very cheaply, and then they turn around and sell the flour that they make very high. And down here, Katie should be here. There's Katie. I guess she's Katie. Find out. Hi, you Katie? I'm Buddy. Ken Walter's grandson. How you doing?
Oh, hi. You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Katie. Nice to meet you.
Let me welcome you to our small town. As I just said, I'm Katie. I took over my parents' farm 4 years ago, continuing the family business after traveling the world as one does. But I'll tell you all about that another time. So what can I do for you?
Actually, I was wondering, getting the layout of this area.
That's good. I specialize in livestock. We got chickens, cows, sheep, pigs, horses, even bees. Also our recent additions, goats and water buffaloes. It's quite an eclectic ensemble of creatures, if I can say so myself. If you want to dip your toes into animal husbandry, come to me. I'm not only dealing with the livestock, I can also give you important advice. I've been working with animals all my life, you see. Even when traveling the world, I occupied myself with the local fauna. And I collected some stories on the way, if you're interested sometime. That and some myths and legends. Maybe I should start a podcast.
Good.
Anyway, I'm sure you and I have got stuff to do, animals to feed, and so on. So don't let me keep you. I'm sure we'll have time to talk again.
Actually, I do have a question. Can you get me some Holstein cows, or I call them Jersey cows? Regular milking cows, not water buffalo. I got 250 water buffaloes. I don't need water buffalo. I need regular milking cows so I can get regular milk. Can you get them for me? Yeah? Cool. As soon as I'll let you know when I need them. What I'm doing, I'm taking over everything and we're seeing what we can do. How did I get 9,000? How did I get $9,000? Take a look at your finances, buddy. Property income. Hey. Okay. 0.36 acres. Okay, that's how many hectares. Okay. Work time, 1 minute. Driving distance, 50. Oh, I've driven a lot of miles. Okay, now we gotta go see Noah. We should just introduce ourselves to Noah. We talked to the mayor, talked to Grandpa, we talked to Ben, talked to Katie, and Grandpa said make sure you introduce yourself to Noah. Let him know what's going on. You're running the thing. And that's the other thing. He wants to buy this lumber mill because the guy there doesn't treat Noah right. The guy who owns it, he's big time thing, and he sells his lumber very expensive. Doesn't get much for trees. Doesn't pay much for trees. But let's talk to Noah. Hey Noah, I'm Buddy. I'm the other redhead on this island.
I don't know you. Let's change that. My name is Noah. I am a 45-year-old male. My hair is red. I like licorice and walking through the woods. I prefer coniferous trees to deciduous trees.
Okay, my name is Buddy 1927. My hair is red. I also like licorice. And a tree is a tree to me. Sorry. So, hi Noah. Tell me more.
You want to know more? Then I will comply with your request. Well, my father Harold is a retired carpenter. He built a successful carpentry business focused on chairs. He did many other things as well, but chairs were his favorite. That's why he called his carpentry company Charismatic Woodwork. Yes, exactly. A pun as a company name. That's him, a jokester through and through, and he always wanted me to step into his shoes. But as you grow up, you start to develop your own interests, and do not necessarily share a knack for unnecessary amounts of wordplay. I'd rather provide the raw wood itself. That's why I'm a lumberjack, doing the lumbering. There are so many factors to keep in mind before you can even start thinking about carving something after the wood harvest. Type of wood, its quality, age, moisture levels. Being a lumberjack, I start the process even earlier than the usual wood carver. I plant the trees. I have to think about the quality of the soil, the climate, the forest composition, etc. Tending to trees is akin to conducting an orchestra. Achieving harmony is essential to creating a symphony of beauty in every little masterpiece. I am the conductor. My family is just playing some out-of-tune trumpets, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps.
To continue the story, however, lucky
Okay.
me, my sister Melissa took over his workshop. She is quite the skilled carpenter. Always wanted to work in his wood shop, and so our father granted her wish. I never really got into carpentry the way my father and sister did, but I do in fact like carving wooden figurines. Both my sister and I have a talent for wood carving. The moment we were able to handle a wood carving knife, we were competing to carve the most elaborate figurines. It's still up for debate which of us is more proficient at wood carving. She primarily uses basswood. If you ask me, that's enough to end the debate right here.
Okay.
She used to live in Silver Run Forest. Her figurines are quite popular over there. She still holds that over my head. I think a lot of words were said now. As I have to proceed with my business, I wish you farewell.
Okay. Well, my grandpa Walter wanted me to say hi. And introduce myself. I've taken over his farm and his production business, his lumber mill, cement factory, and the dairy and the diesel. Anytime you need diesel fuel, we're producing biodiesel again, and it's going to be a lot cheaper than what is imported here on the island. So this, come down there, come down behind the shop, behind the shop, behind the dealer shop is a little biogas. It's about half the price of what the imported diesel is, and works just as fine in your equipment. That's what we are going to be using in our equipment, and it's made out of canola, soybeans, and sunflowers. So it's all nature. It's not crude oil. It's not taken up from it's taken from the ground, but it's not taken from underneath the ground. It doesn't pollute as much as regular carbon fuel. So just thought I'd let you know. Okay. So we met everybody that we were supposed to meet. Let's get out of this noisy place. We got our productions running right now. We need to make some PMR. What I'm going to do is I'll meet you back at the farm, and we'll set up the PMR production. Okay, guys and gals, we're back at the farm. Say hi to Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa, just to let you know, met with Noah, met with Katie, talked to them. I looked at all the productions. I got everything running that we need for the temple, and got the diesel fuel working, and what else? Got the diesel fuel working. We got the thing going on. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got it working. I need to do. Cows need food. Oh, they're producing slurry. That's one thing I like about this PDA. Let's look at cows. Productivity 8%. Health is okay. Reproduction meadow. Total capacity TMR mix ratio 100%. The automatic cow feeder, and it's full, and you're supposed to be feeding the cows, but you're not. So let's get into a tractor. Gonna need, actually, R. We need hay. Silage. And need straw. Okay, so I need to get the wagon. I need a tractor. And we'll unlock this. Now we got 3 vehicles up in and out of. Grab this wagon. Or you're not working. Why are you not working? You're not working. Or why? I'll bring you back when it's working. Okay, guys and gals, I got it fixed. So what I'm gonna do is this passport filling this up. So I'll bring the passport. Okay, guys and gals. Grass. Activate that. So that. MR. 40 bales. Grass center. 40 bales of hay. 40 bales of salad. 40 bales of straw. Activate that. See the silage is being made. Grass and silage and the TMR is being made here. And I have a message saying I'm less than 5% on the cows. I came over here real quick. At total rations, at 20 ounces of buffalo milk. We got 2,060 slurry. Just I don't know if this thing. This it has silage. Not silage. This it has food. Ah, there it is. There's food. Okay, so the automatic feeder is working. And we can just supplement our TMR in here. That was cow's head. Grass is full. Chickens are full. Water buffalo. Total capacity 1,860. They doesn't show the grass, the hay, the silage. The hay's for, I guess, when you produce some manure. Got production. Health is 10%. Reproduction is 0. Yeah. So I guess that's it for today. What I'm gonna do is tractor. Come on. Get away. Actually, lost money. Around because of away. Okay. Where that? I don't want where that. Actually, yeah, push. I said back. Just plow on the front. Needs plow, so I'll go. You know something? I'm going to take the North Carolina approach. God put it there. God can take it away. That's the North Carolina approach to note keeping. I think I'm going to take that. Why do I have this here? There you go. Put this tractor away. I'm just gonna keep it the way it is right now. I might get a wild hair. I'll do it off camera. Okay, guys and gals, we got a lot done so episode. It's slow. TMR is slowly going up. That's slowly going up. Our production, we got 1,000 liters so far. 4,000 silage. Got a lot done in this episode. We met a lot of people. Got a good introduction video. Grandpa, it's good being here. I've enjoyed being here with you. Really have. Good. Grandpa, I've really enjoyed being with you, and I hope that you are happy that I'm here and what I've done so far with the farm. That I had to move that cloth baling thing over to the other side, mainly because it was a little too tight to get in and out, so that way we get the tractor trailers in and all that. So I what do you have to say to me? Bill? It's a good while been here, and I really do appreciate you helping me out. And if you guys can help my grandson out, um, by hitting that like button and subscribe, that will help out a lot. Grandpa, I told you not to say that. Oh, I just want to help you. Well, you help me by giving me farm advice, don't YouTube advice. Okay, guys and gals. Me and Grandpa paddle a little bit and go from there. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos I do come along and when I go live here on YouTube. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps the video out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. And as always, have fun playing your games. Safe out there in the world. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.